on. There we go. Hey guys, happy fabulous Friday. I have two cards for you today. I did a fun little card this weekend, and I thought I would share the newest, like how I handled it, because I just thought it would be fun to do a different one. So let me make sure this, yeah, it's live. Okay, good. So I'm wearing my princess. Tomorrow's my birthday party. I'm pretty tired, I'm not gonna lie. So I wanted you to remember that my Scotty Dog class is still available. You can click the link. It's on my Facebook page. You'll get everything you need for 8 gorgeous cards. They're so fun. Some of them are very simple, and then some of them are a little more complicated, but I show you everything you need to make, you get everything you need to make these cards, except the stamp set, the ink, you know, that kind of stuff. But I cut all the pieces out for you. Everything's ready. You also get a full pack of this amazing silver and gold paper. And this is one I used because I didn't want to open someone's like nice new pack. But you get a full package of it. And it's so pretty. And so it's 24 sheets. And so, as you can see, it's so cute. And so it's the perfect, I use it for Christmas cards, but I also use it for a couple different cards, even like a birthday card. There's lots of different designs that I have on there for you. So you get a full package of this. You also get a full package of a full roll of the gingham, the black gingham ribbon, which I used on almost all the cards. I think I used the ribbon. This one didn't use the ribbon, but I use the ribbon on most of the cards. And then you also get a full pack of the flower adhesive back gems, and they're a mixture between silver and gold. You have silver, brass, and gold, and so they have the different designs. And so I didn't have a brand new pack to show you, so I had to show you the pack I've been using. But so cute. So you get all of that for $30, including the PDFs and the videos and everything. It'll all be in a Facebook group, so even if you can't attend, you can watch it later. It's a class by mail, and so it's $30 for that class. So I hope you sign up. It's really awesome. Don't forget to sign up. It's if you scroll down to down my Facebook page, you'll see a picture of me with those cards, and you can click and sign up and see all the details. But it's really, it's $26 in product and for $30. And then now if you, and if you order any products, if you order $50 or more in products from this class or from anything else, now the class doesn't count towards the 50, but if you order $50 in product when you check out from my class, or if you order $50 plus in product from StampinUp.com using the host code I'm going to show you, you will also get a free Disney lithograph, and you'll get in for the Disney drawing where I have a gift bag. You get 20 entries when you do a $50 order. And if you comment throughout the month, people are also going to be entered through that as well. So it's super fun, and it's a fun little gift bag. It's just because it's my birthday month, so I thought I'd spoil you guys. So, alrighty, well, let's go ahead and get started with our card. Enough yapping. So, but make sure you check those things out. They're also on my Facebook page. Okay. Let's see if, I'm actually using the host set today. I'm using the host set today. This is only available, there we go. This is only available if you, there we go. This is only available if you make an order of $150 or more, or if you have a workshop with me. We can also do a workshop via online, or we can do a workshop where you can do it in person and I send you all the things that you need, and we can do it through Zoom. Like, there's a lot of different options. We can even do it as like a little Facebook party, kind of like people do Pampered Chef. It's a little bit different, obviously, because it's a crafting situation, but we could do a workshop, but again, you have to order a minimum of $150 or more, and then you can get this stamp set as one of your items if you choose, because that's what qualifies you for items. So super cute stamp set. I just fell in love with it. And I had this card that I got from, I had these pieces from another stamps. I don't know where I had gotten the card base and everything. I'd signed up for some kind of mini class. And it had been meant to go with the peach stamp set that we had last year. So I don't know if you remember this peach paper. I think it's like a peach or something. And we had this paper last year, and I just couldn't, didn't want to throw it away, but I didn't have the stamp set. So I thought, well, what am I going to do with this paper? And I just thought, I'm going to try and stamp this cat with this paper. I just thought it would be kind of fun, even though, because sometimes I kind of wondered if someone maybe would name their cat Peaches. I don't know. To me, it just seemed like a fun little change of design to use a cat with the peach paper, because why not? I don't know, because I was thinking of the leaves here. I don't know. I just thought it was super cute. So this is the card that I made. We're not going to make this exact card. We're going to use different paper, but we're going to make 2 of them because I got so excited about it. I just couldn't get enough. And so we'll go ahead and let me grab our stamp. I'm not sure what sentiment we'll use. I'm going to think about that. I didn't grab a sentiment. I have Relish the Day. Just sitting here thinking of you. That's a good one. I think I wonder if it'll fit. It might not fit. We'll see. We'll see what I decide when I stamp. That'll help us. Okay, so we've got the basic card. I decided to use Soft Succulent as our base. And what I did was I measured, you know me, I love my little ruler. So what I did was I measured out, I decided to use this paper because it was a floral paper that I have. I used the Splendid Day the other month. You know, I showed you some of it. The Splendid Day paper is gorgeous. It was on sale last week, so if you guys ordered it, you could totally do another. Oh, here's my host code for this month. Remember, this is the host code that'll get you qualified for the prizes and the extra bonuses. Oh, and if you make a $50 order, I'll send you a Disney lithograph, and I'll also send you other free Stampin' Up! Items. So that includes paper, ribbon, that also includes embellishments. Like, so I have a whole stash that I'm giving away because it's my birthday month. So let me go ahead. And so this is the paper that we're using, this one here. And the other side looks like that. But let me grab some of these other pretty papers. Oh, I guess maybe, I don't think I used up as much of the others. I used almost all of that mint macaron one because it was just so pretty. So the other sheets are so nice. And see, I loved this side actually a little bit more. This is Calypso Coral. Then I mean, I like this one too, but I don't know, something about the back side. Then we have this one here. This silver foil with the floral. And the back is just gray. Then we have, I think it's gray granite. And this is like fresh freesia, which is one of my favorite colors. I also like this one. I love fresh freesia. It's one of my faves. Can't get enough of it. And this is almost like a soft seafoam, I feel like foil. Yeah, it's almost like a soft seafoam foil. It's weird because it's not really gold and it's not silver. I think it's actually soft seafoam, but in a foil. And then the back of it is definitely soft seafoam. And then there's this copper one or brass one. So cute. And that's the back side of that. And so all of this paper is just stunning. I can't get enough of it. And as you saw from the other projects I did with this, the Splendid Day projects, even this one here, this one was my favorite sheet. I don't know, I like the white with that mint color. Or maybe that's intended to be soft seafoam too, but I don't, soft seafoam's, I mean, mint macaron's like a little bit darker, but soft seafoam is like a lighter cousin of macaron. I feel like they're best friends. So that's the Splendid Day paper that we're using right now. And then, so for our base, our card base, it's very simple as a whole. So I went ahead and I took, and I wanted to cut 2 different pieces of designer series paper, because remember, I used 2 different ones. These weren't the same page. They just happened to coordinate and they were cut up. I forgot what the other side of this one looked like, but it wasn't peaches. Oh, you know what? I think it was extra large peaches. And so I really liked how this piece looked with this. So I went ahead and I chose this as my piece. Okay. Oh, there's ladybug on here. I didn't realize that there were tiny ladybugs on this soft seafoam paper. That's the first time I've seen a little ladybug. Oh, cute. So that makes me almost want to use this side here. No. Okay. So this is the bottom. Oh, and that can be the top. Okay. So what I did is you want this piece to be, so whatever as is your quote unquote neutral, because like this is obviously a major focus. It's going to get covered regardless. This is the major focus piece because to me, I just like it better. And this is the secondary piece. So the secondary piece that you want is only going to be 2.5 by 3 3/4. All right, so that can be layered on top of this. I believe this is Pool Party. Okay, and so this one here, and the reason why I don't cut it exactly is because I want to make sure that it's overlapped. I want to make sure that it's fully covering that other side. And this one is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, and all we're doing is we're overlapping these here. Actually, I might need to get some tear and tape because this is so shiny. The white glue might not really fully hold it. It'll take a while to get it to dry. So I'm going to take some tear and tape on this. I hadn't thought of that. Okay. My birthday party is tomorrow. I am tired as all get out. Okay, so I'm just gonna layer it on. This is a standard 4 inch by 5 1/4 card layer. Oh, it's so such a shame I'm covering that one little ladybug. There are other ladybugs in there, but I just thought I hadn't even noticed. Now I see all the ladybugs. I had not noticed them at all until just now. Now I see that there's a bunch of ladybugs on there. I love ladybugs. That's funny. Maybe that's why that paper was calling me. All right, and so I'm layering this paper here. It's like a hidden little ladybug. All right. And then I decided that I wanted to put my layer, I wanted to put my layer with the soft succulent ribbon. My ribbon to wrap around was going to be soft succulent. Let me see if that works. Yeah, I think that's going to work. I wasn't sure because it's sheer if it would look right because it's kind of to cover the seam. So what you'll do is you'll make sure that one of these layers, one of the, you know, because it has the 2 outer dark layers and the sheer inner layer. So when you put it down, make sure one of the layers, the outer layers, is covering that line. And that just covers up that seam. There we go. And see, it's just covering, so you can't see the seam now because I used the, I moved that, that outer layer. So now you can't see that seam that was right here at the bottom. It was just to cover the seam, just to make it look a little cleaner. And then I'm just gonna glue this down. And I use Scotch tape because it's removable and because of the fact that it's cheap. And I mean, it'll tear paper, don't get me wrong. But when it comes to ribbon, you do want it to hold it in place, but you don't want it so thickly held that you can't move it around if you accidentally put it in the wrong place. I just find it to be a nice, cheap, secure way of putting your ribbon in. Okay, so here we go. We got that going. Then I wanted to stamp my, I think that, I mean, because we use soft succulent in the paper here, I think maybe I'll use Pool Party for the cat to stamp right here. Let's try it. If not, we can use soft succulent again. I just feel like with this background, oh, well, I guess no, I guess I'll use soft succulent because that's what I did on the other one. I don't want it too light. I want the cat to be really visible. So, keep trying to move my, so you can see my hose code. There we go. Ink up my little cat. Oh, I just stuck all my, there we go. I just stuck my glue right in the ink. It fell over. Oop. And I want it a little bit higher. Oh, I think I got it crooked. No, it's okay. Oh, that looks so sweet. I love how sweet it looks. And I'm just gonna glue that on. So I've got my soft succulent because the leaves are textured. The leaves are textured to look so that they stamp lighter than the outline. It's amazing what they can do with a stamp. I'm always amazed at the skill of what can be done with the stamp, you know, like, I don't know, to me it's just fascinating that they can texture it like that. I don't know, I find it to be really cool. And we're just gonna layer it on our nice little piece of soft succulent. And we're gonna put our sentiment right below it. And let's get my adhesives. I don't know if I'll use, let me set that there for a minute. Let me see which ink I'm gonna use. I've got a couple labels. Let me grab a label. I have a, we could even grab a little piece of cardstock. I just, you know, if I can use a narrow one. That one's a mint macaron one. That one would work. I don't think the white will be good. Not white on white. No. Let's see if the mint macaron one will work. No, it's a little bit too big. Let me get a different strip of, let's see. Let's get a strip of Pool Party. I'm sure I've got a scrap in here. Because I don't want it too big. I like how small it is on my original. Let's see, I was thinking of this one, but I think that's a little too big. Because you see how like it's just, when the sentiment is too big, I guess I can stamp it directly on there with Pool Party. I think I'll do that. Although I like the way it's popped up there. No, I'm gonna make one that's like this. Okay, I'm gonna use the Wish You Were Here, and I'm just gonna trim a little label with Pool Party. Let me grab my trimmer. I think that's only like a 1/4 inch. Let's see. It's a real small label. No, it's a 1/2 inch. And I have my postage stamp punch always at the ready. You know how much I love that thing. Oh, well, I guess if I use Pool Party, I can't really use for the label. I can't really use Pool Party for the ink. It'll be a little too of the same. Let me go ahead and stamp Wish You Were Here. Let me do it again. It's a little crooked. And whichever's best. Okay, that one's straight. All right, with Soft Succulent. And we're just gonna trim off our edge. I love using this border. And I just eyeball it. I don't go to the little piece will come out in a minute. There we go, perfect. It'll come out the little pieces. There they are. All right, and we're gonna glue it flat right there. I'm not gonna pop this little piece up. I'm just gonna pop up the cap. There we go. I just like how sweet and subtle. I don't know. And I like the idea of using this cat stamp for something non-traditional too, because I don't think I would have used the florals with this cat normally, but I did because, oh, there's one. No, those are all small. I'll just use the small ones. I need to use up a bunch of these minis. I have like tons and tons of minis. I don't use the minis as much. So many. I think because I don't do a lot of tiny detail work when I'm stamping, so that's why I don't use these minis as much as others do. I don't have as many tiny dies that other people might use. I used a bunch of these when I used the Scary Cute, with the, because all the little dies were so small. One. I think I got them all. Just want to use them up. Let's make sure. No, one more. Oh, two more. All right, and we'll just center that. covered up my little ladybug. Let's see if that's straight. I hope I gotta move it up a little bit. Ooh, it's a little, I keep moving it a little too far to the left or right. There we go. There we go. Cute, so cute. Cute, cute, cute. All right, so that's the one. All right. And so we're done with this particular card. Then I decided it was such a fun idea. I was going to make one more because it was such a simple card. I love this paper called Painted Christmas. I'm not a huge, it's not that I don't like Christmas. I actually do love Christmas. I just don't do like a lot of, I have like 3 or 4 Christmas trees. Don't get, you know, like I have a Halloween tree and a pink Christmas tree and all these fun Christmas trees, but I don't know. I don't do as many crafts for Christmas as some people might. I don't know why. I just don't. I'd rather do a bunch for Halloween or Valentine's Day. I just change it up. So Painted Christmas is probably one of my favorite Christmas papers. I just love it. It's so cute. I just love this. This is one of my favorite designs actually, is this one here, and one of the ones we're going to use today. I actually like this one too. These two, and I think this tiny holly one are so cute. And then this one blew me away. This one was definitely just, I love the way this was designed. I don't know, whoever the artist was for it was so fun. I don't know. To me, I just like this wildness of it, and it's not traditional white background, and I think that's another reason why I liked it. So we're using this piece, and the back of that had pine cones, and we're using a piece of this, and the back of that is soft sea foam with holly. Okay, and so Painted Christmas is a really fun DSP to use. I like it when designer series paper does all the work for you. Sometimes I like to stamp too, but sometimes designer series paper just makes it all better. So we've got the same principle, same exact idea, except we're just using a different, and we're still going to use the cat. We're still using all of that. We're just going to be using a different designer series paper. So remember, this is not 5 inches wide, is it? No, this is 3 3/4 wide. And the red piece here, this is technically like the negative, you know, like the plainer one, and by 2 3/4. So 3 3/4 by 2 1/2. And this one is 2 3/4 by 3 3/4. Okay, and they overlap by this tiny 1/4 inch. I just liked that clean look of the fact that the two of them were, the two of them would go together. I think I'm going to try it this way. I had been going back and forth between having the green on the top or the red on the top. I think I still like having the busier piece on the top. So let's put the red one down. Same idea, nothing fancy. And this real red just pops. I don't know. It's just such a great design. Right, and then we've got this one to go down here. Okay, let me get it on straight. There we go. All right, and we're going to do the same thing. We're going to stamp our cat, and we're going to put our cat on here. I'm going to stamp our cat. I don't know if I really want to use the evergreen or if I want to use, let me get my little color coach. Like, Stampin' Up. I don't know if they still sell these. At one point, Stampin' Up sold these in our it's a little cardstock guide. I don't know if I want to use Garden Green. I don't think I want to use the super dark Evening Evergreen because it looks almost black. I think I'm going to use the Garden Green. Shaded Spruce is too blue. It's the wrong color. So I'll use Garden Green. When you stamp Evening Evergreen, it looks almost black, and you'll see. I'm going to stamp with Evening Evergreen, I think, still too, but we'll see. Okay, so we're going to get our cat again. I got to clean it. I don't think the soft succulent would affect the Garden Green, but because sometimes if you have a different color stamp, like a darker color, I think Garden Green is darker than soft succulent, but I don't want to take the chance of the two inks mixing. So I'll go ahead and I'll just clean it off real quick. You know me, I love my little ruler. Okay, done. And I want to put my cat on here. And the overstuffed chair. So fun. And that's still pretty dark with the Garden Green. And then before I move on with that, I thought it would be fun to add with the fine tip. I thought it would be so fun to add I'm just adding little red holly dots where I can. And they don't have to be perfectly, you know, symmetrical, or I just thought it would be a fun addition. To this little, and I think one more here. Just a little red spots. Some of them I think needed to be a little fuller. Some of them looked like flecks, and they really needed to look like dots. I want them to look intentional. And I'm using the fine tip Stampin' Write marker with real red. Any more? No, I think that's enough. And so I thought that was just a fun little addition to this Christmas looking card. So I mean, why not use the why not use a little bit of color to add that little touch to such a simple Christmas card? And so it's still the same basic design as the other one. And these, remember, are, this little white piece is, I cut it wrong a couple times, is 2.5 by 3 1/4. And that makes this 2 3/4 by 3 1/2. Okay. Okay, and so now I want to use a Merry Christmas with this. Oh, may your days be furry and bright. That's a fun one. I mean, you could do a regular Merry Christmas. I think I'm going to stamp this in real red right here where the cat is. Oh, I glued it down already. Usually I try not to do that in case I mess up. I was like, let's see. I'm going to do that. And so I'm not going to add that little layer, but I am going to add some ribbon still. I'm going to use real red. It still fits the cat. Don't rock it, just go straight down and up. Oh, good, I got it. Sometimes I get nervous once I've glued it down to the cardstock because then I have to cut like a whole thing. Oh my gosh, so cute. Then we have a choice of this real red stripe or ruffled ribbon, or we can use the Evening Evergreen. Or we could use both, you know what I mean? Like, no, both don't work. You have to choose one. Let's see. I think the red. I don't know, let me try the Evening Evergreen by itself. And this is Evening Evergreen card base, by the way. And this is a soft seafoam base. I don't know if I discussed that because I was just... I think I'm going to use the soft, the Evening Evergreen like I did with the other one. I don't know, the ruffle one is cute, but I don't know. I just like using up this open weave and I have plenty. All right, so we're gonna do that same design. They're all the same design. Just change it up a tiny bit. Let me get my Scotch tape. No, it's here on the table. Okay. So cute. I love this. Is a fun little, and that's from the Scotty Dog, the Christmas Scotty stamp set is where I got the May your days be merry, be furry and bright. And don't forget that stamp, that class that I have. Oop. Got a little messy there. So sometimes when I have a little bit of a blob, I just take the edge of my white glue and I spread it to the side. And that's usually enough to keep it from squishing out the edge. Because if you get too much near the edge, then it squishes out and you have to erase it. It's not a major thing, it's just avoiding that. All right, and then we'll grab our dimensionals. I have these last ones I'm using of the large. And then I have these edges. I'll use up an edge here. And I think that should be enough. There we go. Let's see how this turned out. I think this Christmas one is my favorite one. How cute is that? And look at how those tiny little holly leaves add that little touch to the card that just makes it fun. I don't know. I'm in love with this card. And for the inside, Oh, for the inside, if I have it handy, let's see. There it is. There's a little paw print in the North Pole Mischief. And I love putting, you know how I love to decorate envelopes and the insides, the inside liners. So I think I'll do a little paw print on the inside liner. Let me grab the paw print. I hope you just saw I fixed the card base from the other day. So we'll do, I think we'll do a real red paw print on one, and we'll do soft succulent on the other. This is little paw print is from North Pole Mischief. Maybe I'll make Christmas cards this year. Oh, but I don't have this painted paper. I only have a small stash. No, it's so cute though. And then we'll use the soft succulent for the other one. I love a little touch of something on the inside of every card. I just like how that looks. We'll glue those inside. Whoop. I think I like the Christmas card better than the other one. But it's such a good card. It seems really complicated, but it's not. Because you're letting the designer series paper do the work for you. Oops, I almost put it in upside down. There we go. Which one do you guys like better? Do you like the Christmas one? Do you like the soft succulent one? What do you think? I think I love the Christmas one because this paper, but I love this one too. It's just so sweet. And it all just came from this inspiration that I had for this peach paper. Who would have thought of putting a peach paper with the cat? Oh, and by the way, the reason why I chose these papers is because the leaves on the stamp here, I wanted the leaves to be similar to whatever floral I was using. So if you look at the other painted Christmas that I have several sheets that could have worked, but I really wanted the leaves to match. Now this one might have matched actually with that stamp, but I don't know. This one to me doesn't match as much because the leaves aren't the same. But I mean, you know, you could do what you will, you know. This one would be fun. I love this fun. But this one would be fun because I added the red, but the leaves aren't the same. I don't know. I just kept thinking that I wanted the leaves to match whatever designer series paper I had. That was just part of my motivation. Otherwise, I felt like it kind of clashed, but it doesn't actually when I hold them closer. I think it was just something in my head. And so, but fun. Because I mean, this is clearly, these are not holly leaves, but it's fun to add the little red to it to make it seem like a little Christmas intent. And the soft succulent, you can't really see in the video. It is so pretty. I hate how the camera keeps moving. I'm sorry. The soft succulent is not as pretty in the camera as it is in person. It's not as shiny as, it's not like a mint macaron. It has like a darker hint to it, but it's so pretty. I just like it. And so, and even the stamping of the two different sentiments, it's so fun. Don't forget to sign up for my Christmas Scotty class. You get 8 cards. You get everything you need for 8 cards, including the full pack of DSP, full pack of ribbon, full pack of embellishments. That's a huge value. It's $26, I believe, and it's only $30, and you get everything you need for 8 cards. And if you make a $50 or more order this month, remember that I will send you a free Disney lithograph and a free something that's designer, like a designer series paper, or a roll of ribbon, or a full package of embellishments. I will send you something else. And so just let me know, and or if you have any questions. And oh, and don't forget to, as the more you comment and share, you'll actually be put in for a Disney gift bag that I'm giving away for my birthday month. So be sure to comment and share, and that way I can put your name in, and at the end of the month I'll give a Disney gift bag out. So all right, well, have a great day. Thanks so much.